Hey guys, so we're going to do the monthly tarot read. This is for Aquarius. One of my favorites. They look to the future. They're very innovative, very talented, definitely a lot of mental and everything. But one of the things that Uranus really keeps them ahead of the times and everything. One of the things about Uranus is it was discovered accidentally as a planet, years ago. It was kind of like, whoa, what's that out there and everything, and they found it. So that's especially about discovery and innovation and new things. Aquarius is real good with that. So we're going to go ahead and get to it, and we're going to be pulling quite a few cards to get that energy in there. So let's go ahead and look and see what we can look forward to for Aquarius. I want to see good, positive things, but I'm always going to relay, what we got. Now, with the collective read, take with what you will. If something doesn't resonate, you can discard that. It's totally up to you. I know, just like the TikTokers, they like to claim things. Okay, so if if you see something and you're feeling real good about it, claim it. Okay, claim it. So we're going to get a little energy of the Rider-Waite. I'm going to pull 3 cards to kind of set the tone of the read. Okay, let's set the tone. Okay, let's cut the deck. Right there looks good. Hopefully we see good things. Let's see what kind of energy we've got going on. Okay, so we've got some interesting things going here. So I've got for the energy, the Queen of Pentacles energy. That's very good as far as when it comes to work and abundance and working hard. I feel there's going to be a lot of hard work that is going to be needed to put into this month. What things we've got going on, toward the end of the year, we got Christmas coming up. We're going to have to spend some money, be prepared for that and so forth. Don't go crazy. That's what I'm probably going to tell everybody. Don't go crazy and stuff, because a lot of the energies, we don't want to waste anything. But just one of the things is really just setting the tone and doing a lot of planning. The Queen of Pentacles is a very big planner and so forth. So just kind of plan and kind of set everything, and have kind of a game plan for everything that's going to be coming forward, especially in the work world. Now, a couple things here. I've got 2 pages here. I got the Page of Wands reverse and the Page of Pentacles reverse. So some of the Aquarians, you might have felt, passion and the drive is kind of difficult. Some of you might even be looking for work at this time and trying to figure out where your talent lies as far as what is out there for you. And some of you even maybe just disenchanted with the job that you are in and you're looking to do something different. That would make sense also with the Queen of Pentacles energy, which is about planning. So if you're wanting to do something different and everything, I feel the frustration when I see these 2 pages side by side like this. Just, we got to get our mojo back is what I kind of feel when I look at these 2 pages. We got to get our mojo back. And I feel like we're just feeling, just a little bit down on some things right now, that we want to like step into our power is definitely what we need to do. So we're going to look at some more energies there, but something is kind of the passion there. I'm real concerned with that Page of Wands energy there, that we just need to get our passion back and things. I feel like, we've been working hard. We just got to come up with a little bit of a plan of what we really want to be doing with ourselves. Start planning, especially for the next year and everything. We want to seize opportunities. Don't let them slip through your fingers, as I kind of look at that with that Page of Pentacles energy. So that's going to set the tone. So we're going to kind of look at some other things here. Now let's get our Thoth deck. We're going to get some Thoth energy in here. We're going to pull a few cards from Thoth to get that good energy there as well. It's a very direct deck, and it just does not beat around the bush. Yeah, but it's like I got to get my passion back. I got to get my mojo back and everything. And that's one of the things you're going to work on during the month of November, is really getting that, really thinking about what do you really want to be doing with yourself right now and everything. And I feel you've got some wild ideas that are kind of running your head. And you may be like, people will think I'm crazy if I come out with these ideas. That's one of the things, sometimes with Aquarian energy, some people may think you're a little bit of a madman. But at the same time, we got to bring it forward and stuff. Change does not happen unless we, step forward with, what's going on. Okay, let's cut the deck, see what kind of things we're looking at with the Thoth deck. Yeah, we've got a little bit of struggles here. We got some struggles that are going on for this month. It's going to be kind of tough. Yeah, definitely got to worry on finances is what's going on, and we need to do some things differently. There's something we're doing because I've got the failure card and the worry card both in this deck. So I definitely feel like Aquarius has been struggling with some finances and some things like that. And I'm telling you what a lot of it is the passion and stuff. We need to make some changes. You may need to make some changes in the work situation. I feel like you're not getting paid what you're worth. But at the same time, I feel like you're not doing what you should be doing. Okay, that you need to be doing something that, is more in alignment with your heart and your dreams and goals and desires. And I feel that frustration is playing out in the bank account. Okay, that you just, right now, you just haven't had a lot of drive and passion. And I feel that doing this struggle here, we're getting involved in a poverty mindset. We can turn that around, and I'm hoping this reading will give you some tips to be able to turn that around. But I feel like this is a time, especially to prepare for next year, to really think about what you want to be doing. Now, the adjustment card is also the justice card. So I also look at that, sometimes we're dealing with some karma. So if we made some kind of past mistakes, we're starting to deal with some of those, like some bad moves that we've kind of made on the path that are affecting us financially. And so we need to do things differently. We can't keep doing things the same old way. And I've got that Prince of Cups energy that is on here. This has been popping up for me today. It's that we got to get a good emotional balance back. We've got to get that everything, kind of fluid and in order. And that's where it leans on that Queen of Pentacles energy that I got up there as well. We need to get planning and a strategy, but we got to get our passion back. One of the key things here, that Page of Wands energy, we got to get our passion back and everything. We can turn this around. Don't ever think that you can't turn this around. Okay, so go ahead and just kind of really, focus on what do I need to be doing differently here. What am I most passionate about and stuff? Because see, one of the things about Aquarius, they can get frustrated really easy if they're doing something. They don't like to do things they don't like to do. Where some of the earth signs are like, I'll do it, because I want to get paid. I want to do this. And they can adapt to certain things. But Aquarius has a hard time adapting, and doing things they don't want to do. They've got this, and they normally have, I would say out of the whole zodiac, they have the biggest dreams. And stuff, they have the biggest dreams, and sometimes they're real wild, and people will think that's a crazy dream, like, I want to be an artist, or I want to play in a rock band. They have some, but if they don't go for their dream, they're never going to know, and everything like that. So getting that passion back, really focus on, with Aquarius this month, what do you really want to be doing here? Okay, so now we're going to look at love. We're going to look at love. What can we look forward to? Hopefully that is good. Hopefully that is good. So we're going to kind of look at that. Actually, I'm going to pull all three of those. They're all popping out. And we'll pull one more. Okay. So the Six of Hearts is popping up. That has to do with the past and nostalgia. So one of the things is kind of when things were good, looking at the good times, what made them so good. One of the things we're going to be going in, we're going to have Thanksgiving, we're going to have family, we're going to have Christmas and everything. So really kind of connecting with, family would be a really good one during this time. But looking back, even at childhood, what were your hopes? What were your dreams? What is it you really wanted to do, and so forth? And kind of focus on that. When you were a little kid, did you want to be a fireman? Did you want to be a teacher? Whatever it may be. And really kind of connect to that again. What was the thing that really drove me? What did I dream about? But good thing about this, I've got the Eight of Wands energy. I feel something is going to spark within you. Something, you're going to kind of sit with it and everything, some of that frustration. And you're going to be like, I got to get up and I got to do things differently. I can't take this anymore and stuff. And we're going to get that drive and that fire. Now, let's go ahead and look at, we also are looking at that, even though this is a love read, some of this is popping up. I aim for love, but Spirit wants to talk about something else. But we've got that Hermit reverse card. So I feel in relationships and so forth, we may have been kind of withdrawing a little bit. And in your relationship, Spirit is saying, you know what, if you need to take a little time for you, that's okay. But just, if this is a relationship that you really want and is worth salvaging, don't hide too long and everything like that. And that especially is signified with the Four of Swords, which is kind of to lay low and rest and retreat. I definitely feel a retreating from relationship happening. But one of the things I want you to do is kind of, when ready, kind of talk to your partner about what's going on. You've been feeling about a lack of passion. There's a little bit of stress, maybe a little money stress has been going on, and things like that. And just kind of let them know, don't be afraid to open up. Hence the Hermit reverse and the Four of Swords reverse. Don't be afraid to open up to them. And let's pull one more. Yeah, the Knight of Swords energy, just kind of some sleepless nights and some worrying and things like that that's been going on and everything. So we need to, eventually, if we have to retreat, that's fine. But just don't neglect your partner. If you really love them, we definitely want to do that because they're in your corner. They're your cheerleader. They should be your cheerleader. Now, if they're not being your cheerleader, that's another story. Okay. But I feel like, yeah, it's going to be there's some tough challenges here, but don't look at this as a bad thing because this could get you back on track if you kind of face some of these deeper issues that are happening here. Now let's pull from the angel deck. Let's get some good angel energy. Normally goes in a positive direction. And let's kind of see what the angels have to say here. Yeah, see, that's what the Lovers is popping up there. So really, with the relationship, don't jeopardize it if it's a good thing. Okay, I know you're kind of in a tough spot and everything like that, and just need to get that passion and that fire. But see, there you go, the Six of Fire. I feel you can get your momentum back. And that's what the guides are saying. You can be victorious. This is the victory card here. Once you kind of overcome some of the stuff upstairs, okay? Once you overcome some of the stuff upstairs, you could get your momentum back. You could get your mojo back. So this needs to be the goal. And the dreamer, see, that's what I'm saying and stuff. The dreamer is the Fool card. What are your dreams? What are your goals? And that's really what Spirit is going to ask you this month. If you're not satisfied the way things are going, you can change that. You've got the ability and you've got the power within you to be able to do it. As a matter of fact, Spirit wants you to do it. That's the thing. Spirit's like, wake up, damn it. I didn't put you on this earth to be miserable. You don't have to do this. You've got ambition in there. You just got to dig it out of you. You got to make a change. And let's pull one more. And there you go, the Nine of Fire. And the Nine of Fire, just like the card says on it, don't give up. Don't give up that energy. Just kind of get that warrior energy in there. Spirit's really saying, and the guides, angels, whatever you want to call it, are really saying go up or don't give up. And I, I slipped and said go up. But yeah, let's just take that since the spirits are talking. Go up. Keep going up and stuff. Keep going forward. Really important to do that. Let's pull from the Starry Beginnings. I love this. It's a beautiful deck. Kind of universal messages is what I usually get from it. But yeah, we can turn this around. I love this good angel energy at the foundation that we can turn all of that around, Aquarius. And this card is sticking up. What is it saying? Following the path of another. Now, I feel looking at that, with that energy, what it is saying is if you've been doing things the way everybody's telling you to do it, okay? And everybody's saying you should be this, you should be that, you should do this, you should do that. Or if you're trying to copy other people and do things their way, that's part of the reason why it's not working. You've got to pave your own path. You've got to pave your own path. And so this is a time to really think on what we got to do. Breathe love into your life. Don't forget, I I feel like we got to get the love restored here, especially relationship. We want to connect with that, get that going and everything. Try not to neglect that. I understand if you need a little space to kind of think, clear your head, but don't neglect it. Don't lose a good thing. Okay. And then also spend time on you, but still take a little time to spend on you and kind of nurture yourself. Do that self-care and everything like that. That's really important to do that and everything. But I've got a lot of strong energies here. We're going to look at the shadow. What kind of shadow we can look at. What's some shadow lessons here? There you go. That's not a surprise right there to see that card for Aquarius. Okay. All right, there we go. So the revolutionary fits very well, very, very well with Aquarian energy. Okay, just like when we talk about, you know, the age of Aquarius, and we're going to have a revolution, like the Beatles said, and things. That's all that change and transformation, you know, that Aquarian energy is all about that. So you've already got that energy embedded in your soul and everything about doing things that are different than the norm. You know, you're not one to just follow society, you know, blindly and so forth and believe all that. You know, you've got your eyes on the future, a positive future, especially. That's one of the things is you are good at knowing that things will get better with the right type of change. That's already within your soul and your psyche, knowing that. It's the rest of the signs that got to catch up to that message. Okay, so you got to bring that. If you could bring that into your physical world with yourself, then you can expand it for other people. And I've got the card Underworld, so kind of digging deep and doing a little shadow work and everything. Facing some of those deeper issues, like we've got that Nine of Swords energy there, is going to be necessary. But I've also got the card Trust. Okay, I've got the card Trust. So one of the things we want to do is trust the spirit. And that they're not trying to lead you in the wrong direction. They're not trying to make you struggle and everything and make you suffer. They're not, you know, that's one of the things people need to understand. Spirit does not want us to suffer. They're not trying to do that and so forth. You know, they do want things to get better. And then let's pull from Lover's Oracle. What is a little bit messages that Spirit wants to say about love? So I've got the card Manifesting Miracles. Your dream is soon to be a reality. So that is what your love card. Trust your heart and continue to follow its guidance. So I feel something positive. Like what I feel in a relationship is like a breakthrough. It's like once I step back a little bit, take a little time to myself, spend time on you. I get a message to do that, but we still want to emerge. Don't cut the person off. You know, just let them know I just need a minute to myself. I've been dealing with a lot of heavy stuff. But then come out and talk to them about it when you're ready and stuff. Just don't cut them off totally and stuff like that. And then there you go. Okay, let there be closeness between you, but always give each other space. Love never claims, it simply allows and gives. So one of your things and your themes really looking at November is knowing when to have a little space, but knowing when to come together. So make sure there is a good balance. You know, don't push them off if they really need you and if you really need them. Okay, make sure not to make that mistake and so forth. It's very important. And then I'm going to pull from my light deck. We did a little shadow, and now let's do a little light and see what it has to say. This is the Sacred Light Oracle. And let me fix this deck because I've got it all goofy. Okay, let's see what we got. Yep. No surprise there for you. Okay. So for your light deck, I've got Lord Melchizedek. Hopefully I said that right. Indecision, ego-based actions, lifestyle change. So notice that. Indecision, ego-based action, lifestyle change. We need to make a lifestyle change. There is definitely a call to do things differently than we have been doing before. And I feel it's like we got to get, you know, we got our passion, our drive. We've been making some decisions that have not, or even sitting there undecided on things, and we're just kind of sitting on them in fear and so forth. But we need some drastic decisions here. I definitely feel like we need to change like what we've been doing, our job situation and things like that. That it's just not rewarding. And we need something rewarding and something you could put your heart and soul into. And I've also got the card Ascension Flame. Ascension Flame. And it says liberation, a sense of greater purpose, high expectations. See that change there? How it shifted? That's what Spirit wants you to do. They want you to be free. They want you to have that freedom and so forth. A sense of greater purpose. Right now, you're not feeling it at the moment, but that's the thing that you're going to start focus on. What is my purpose? What is my dreams? What do I really want to be doing? Because I feel like you're kind of losing your way here. And Spirit's like, I want you to return to that. I want you to focus on that. And it's okay to dream big. And it's okay to dream, crazy and everything, because that's what Aquarius does. And then I've got the Temple of Mary. Emotional expression, playful innocence, exploitation. So we've got that. Just kind of connecting and stuff, the playfulness and everything, going into your own temple. What is your temple? What do you think that means to you? So it's some very interesting messages here. Let me pull you up here. Some very interesting messages here. I feel I definitely feel that we got to get our mojo back. We got to get our mojo back. We've been kind of, sitting on the sidelines. And I feel like, and one of the things I've always kind of felt with Aquarius, they're meant to do things that are, very futuristic ahead of time and things like that. So doing things that are like, working for others can be very difficult. They've always got these ideas that are just going through their mind that can be really good ideas and stuff. And then just, but see that indecision, implementing them. I feel like sometimes, Aquarius feels that people will think they're kind of crazy if they say what's on their mind and say what some of their ideas are. But Spirit is saying, no, you're sitting on some good things here and stuff. And you need to kind of talk about it and get it out, get it out on paper, like what you really want to be doing. Where do you see yourself next year? Like, what are some kind of goals? Start setting the tone there. And just like with that Queen of Pentacles energy, making some plans, some long-term plans for things that you really want to be doing. But definitely we're just in a little bit of a rut, but we can get out of it. Remember, the angel energies are really positive. We can be victorious and get our mojo back. All right? I hope this helps.